all you new mums out there or expecting a baby. Hi. Right, can we talk? 5 things that new mum experience when taking their baby out for the first time. Yes, right, guys, I'm just telling you from my experience. It's probably going to be different for you, but for me it was quite dramatic and challenging. You know, sometimes you don't want to be rude. Right. Number 1, people love touching your baby. They really, really do. Like, I remember before I had a baby, you know, you'll see people out and about and they've got the baby, and I never ever once asked them, oh, can I touch your baby? Or, you know, sometimes they'll say, oh, can I have a look and stuff like that. But people are so rude these days. I remember taking my baby out for the first time, and you know, people were just coming up to me, oh, can I see your baby? Can I touch your baby? Yeah, I was just wondering, for those who have kids or first time mom, your experience when taking your baby out in public for the first time. I'm going to share my experience. Hopefully you can go through you didn't go through the same experience as me. But number one, people ask you to have a look at your baby, and I don't feel that there's anything wrong in, you know, wanting to see your baby. That's fine. But then you know, you say, okay, yeah, of course you can see the baby, and they'll come up to the baby and they're like stroking the baby. Oh, it's cute. You know, if you got a boy, no, he's cute. And then they start touching the baby and his cheeks and the hands and the feet, and I'm thinking, oh, don't touch the baby, don't touch the baby. You know, it's the baby, you know, the baby was only a couple of days old, you know, and you know, you so want to guard the baby from any disease and germs and stuff. Your baby will pick up germs or come in contact with germs, that's fine. But as a first time mum and the first time you go out, you just wanna protect your little bundle of joy, you know. When they've gone, you know, when they go, yeah, and I start, you know, and stuff like that, or get the wipes out, you know, and I get the wipes out, you know, and I start cleaning the baby down and everything. Yeah. 2, people feeding your baby without permission. Yes, you heard right, people feeding your baby without permission. And this lady asked to see the baby, and you know, you know, we didn't see a problem with it or anything, so we gave her the baby to hold and everything and stuff. And then it was in the reception time. Yeah, it was in the reception time, and we were having dessert, so we were looking for her to pass the baby back, and she didn't. So she ordered like custard and cake or something like that, and she dipped her hands, I am not kidding you, she dipped her hands in the custard and put her hands in the baby's mouth. I am like, hands on my heart, I am not making this up. This really happened. I looked at my husband, and my husband looked at me, and me thinking, like, what the fuck is she thinking? Like, why would you do that? It's not even your baby. Yes, and we didn't know how to ask for our baby back. Oh my god, yeah, it was a weird moment. Yeah. And then to make matters worse, she started passing our child. She passed it to the other table, and the other table passed it to the other table. Say no more, we got our baby back at the end. Like, who does that? Who does that? Yes, so that was one of our experience. Yeah, went to a wedding, and our baby was passed the parcel. Yeah, it was passed from table to table. So yes, so that I find that really rude and annoying. Maybe could have allergies or allergic to stuff. It was just rude and out of order. So I want to hear from you guys. Did you guys encounter such stupidity? Yes, I call it stupidity, because like, who does that? So yes, that's what we've been through with our baby as well. I was not happy. I was just so fucking annoyed. Number 3, right, when you go out in public and stuff like that, what annoys me, what doesn't really annoys me, I don't know how to say it without coming off like a horrible person. Yeah, I don't know how to say this without coming off being horrible, but it's not horrible. Right, right, I'll tell you, and then you can say whether you know, I should let it go, I should have let it go, or not pay it, whatever. Right, is when other parents with older kids ask you for their kids to see your baby. Right, I haven't got a problem with that. No, that's not my problem. Other mums with the older kids will ask you, oh, can I can my daughter have a look at your baby? She likes babies. And like, yeah, that's fine. And then the baby, because I've got one, I've got one of them Silver Cross. I think it's called Silver Crush. Oh, I can't even say it. Silver Cross sleepover prom. So they're quite high, and the little girl sort of like tiptoed and looked over in the pram. That was fine as well. But then she coughed, she starts coughing, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, she starts coughing, and I'm thinking, like, what do you do? What do you do? You can't shout at a little girl, because she's just a little girl, you know, she's a child, you know. And then what makes it worse, she starts touching the baby, and then her fingernails were filthy, and oh my god, I can't believe this is happening to me. And so yeah, I experienced that as well. And the thing is as well, you know, you'd say before you have a baby, oh, I'm gonna let everyone use hand wipes before they touch the baby, or say I'll let everyone use antibacterial gel. But you probably do it once or twice, and then you'll find it a bit awkward and think, well, how can I, you know, because you, oh, can I touch your baby? He says, yes, under one condition, you have to use this antibacterial gel. You put them, if someone says that to me, I'll be put off, like, I don't want to touch your baby, I don't even want to hold your baby or see your baby, you know, stuff like that. So you say that before you have a baby, oh, everyone's going to be using the bacterial gel, but you actually don't do it. You probably do it once or twice and feel so bad, you know, asking people to do it and stuff like that. So yeah, so that was my experience. 4. I get asked this a lot when I take my baby out. Oh, he's such a lovely baby. Is he yours? What? What do you mean, is he mine? Honestly, if I get so wind up by this. Like, oh my god, how can you ask somebody that? How can you ask a new mom that question? How can you ask a new mom that question? Is he yours? People ask me that question before they come over and they see the baby and stuff like that. You don't mind me saying, is he yours? No, he's my great grandmother's. Of course he's mine. Like, why do people ask that question? Baby's fairly light skin, and then they start taking, you know, their colour and changes and everything. I've noticed that as well, because my baby was quite light when he was born and stuff like that. 5. Yeah, I get people asking me, oh my god, he looks like his dad. Hold up a second. He looks like his dad? You don't even know his dad. I'll be pushing him on my own, and you know, people will come and, yeah, people will say, oh my god, he looks like his dad. Huh? Do you mean he looks like his dad? His dad's not even here. Do you know his dad? Yeah. So I'm thinking, if you've got nothing to say about the baby or whatever, just don't say anything. You know, don't, yeah, it's irritating. I want to hear your experience, guys. You know, if you've been through similar stuff like me. Being a first time mum was a lot of challenges, going out in public, and, you know, it's quite scary as well. You know, I'd make sure, like, before I had the baby, I'd go into town and I'll go to all the high street shops just to check the toilets and the changing area to make sure which one was the best and everything. So yeah, tell me if you guys did that as well. Yeah, I literally check all the shops. I check House of Fraser, Debenhams. Who else got toilet? House of Fraser, Debenhams, Boots, John Lewis. Yeah, and you know, I did that as well. And if I'm going somewhere, I would Google that place or that area and see, you know, the best toilets or the best changing area for the babies and stuff like that before I even go. And so, you know, when I go, I make sure as well, you know, I sort of work at the time when he needs to be fed, and I'll go straight there as well. Like, for me, I choose Debenhams because the changing facilities were brilliant. And John Lewis as well, the changing facilities are brilliant. They have leather sofas and everything. You can just sit in the back and relax. It was really, really good at John Lewis. So those used to be and still is my go-to place, you know, with my baby. Hopefully I didn't come across negative or in anywhere. I was just sharing my experience. I look back on it now and I laugh, but you know, being a new mom or a first time mom, I had so much emotions going on, and you know, I was so scared every time I go out in public. I was scared with the baby. What if you know I fell over and or I've lost the baby, and oh god, I was so scared and stuff like that. You know, I sometimes scared to take the baby out as well, just in case I dropped the baby. Oh, it was just madness. I hope it's just me sort of, you know, had that feelings and that fear. I think it's more like fear, you know, wanting to protect this little bundle of joy as well. You don't want anything to happen to it. So yeah, it was quite challenging though. I got over that pretty fast as well. I learned to deal with it. I remember in the lift, I was in the lift one time with my husband, and this man didn't ask us for his son to see the baby. He literally lift his son up to look into the pram. So I've had all of that as well, and I dealt with that really nice. I mean, I was sort of like talking under my breath and thinking, oh my god, well, you know, to my husband, well, you do something. But you know, in the heat of the moment, you know, it's best not to act rash or, you know, and stuff. You really don't want to come across like a nasty piece of work, you know. But those that have kids and stuff will understand that it's so scary at times as well when you take your baby out. You just want to protect the baby, and yeah, it was, God, yeah, it's just everything was an issue for me as well. You know, I remember as well. Overthinking before I even do stuff. Like I wanted to go into Costco for tea, and I had the pram, and the Costco door is not automatic. You have to sort of like pull the door and sort of push the pram in, and because my pram was big as well, it was awkward. And I think, yeah, I stood outside the door trying to work out how to get in. Should I push forward or should I turn around and pull, you know, go backwards into the cafe and pull the pram behind me? But luckily when I got there as well, I don't know if this man realised, you know, what was going on with me or whatever, but he held the door open for me, and that was really good, nice of him, you know. And I felt, oh my god, it's not as bad as a thing, you know, it's not as bad as I think. And I managed to get in there, got my drink, and then when it's time to come out, someone held the door as well. So people are really nice as well. They'll you know, after the train, they'll ask if you need a help, you know, they'll ask if you need a hand off the train and everything. Listen, before I had the baby, I sort of measured the width of the train doors just to make sure my pram can actually get on and get off as well, and how I would sort of like get the pram off as well by, you know, coming off backwards and all sorts of that. And I learned to manage it. Yes, I managed the whole I take care of the whole situation and everything. So yes, after 2 weeks I was a pro. Yeah, I was a pro pushing my son and stuff, and I did really, really well. But yeah, those are just like some of the encounters I encountered when I went out as well. You know, honestly, I didn't know people do stuff like this, because I never done it to anybody whatsoever. I was really polite, and I respect people's boundaries, and I also respect people's privacy and the privacy of their newborn child as well. So when someone did that to me, I didn't know how to handle it. Well, I didn't know how to handle it because I weren't rude. I just sort of like, oh my god, I can't believe that, or you know, oh my god, I can't believe, you know, what's happening in front of my face and stuff. And the minute they go, I'd get the hand wipe out, and I'd get the bacterial gel out, and I'd be wiping the baby hands and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, hang on, this is going to happen over and over again. Like, if the baby's going to pick up germs, the baby will pick up germs. There's not much you can do about it. This is just a process, some of the process, or this is just some of the stuff we're going to go through as mom and everything. You just can't protect your child more than enough, honestly. But yeah, it's when you have a baby and you're bringing home this newborn baby, you know, you look at this baby thinking, holy crap, I've got this baby for life, what the fuck am I gonna do? No, you're like so happy. Wasn't prepared for you know, I wasn't prepared for what can happen or will happen when you go out with a baby as well. Thanks for watching this video.